What's going on, y'all? CorporateLike Entertainment, the Feel with Phil.
What's going on, y'all? This Manny.
Listen, y'all, this is probably be one of my favorite shows, man. We're going to be talking about Meg The Stallion, Tory Lanez situation, Dr. Dre and his wife. You know her name? Is it Nicole or something?
Yeah, Nicole, yeah.
Nicole. We have a preview of the Heat versus Lakers. And we're going to talk about Donald Orange Face Trump versus Biden debate yesterday. So that's what our show is about today, y'all. So first off, we're going to start with Meg The Stallion and Tory Lanez. That whole situation, to me, it ain't right, man. It ain't right. That shit kind of iffy, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
what's going on or what. That shit iffy.
Yeah, it's bizarre as hell, man. I've never seen anything in the industry like this before. I've been trying to wrap my head around it for, a couple months now. It's getting to.
My nigga shot her in the foot though. Like, that's wild. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild to me, man. Like, you shot this chick in the foot, man. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been so many reports, and everybody had their own opinions when it first came out, and not sure about the situation.
Yeah.
There was so many, people making memes and jokes about it.
You know what's crazy? The big thing I think was Megan a snitch or not, or is she a civilian?
Oh yeah.
What's your take on that?
Nah, she ain't not a snitch, man. She don't. The snitching thing, I feel like that's like street type of shit, like a code in the streets. Like I don't think a person that's not really claiming no gang life and all of that. She pretty much kind of like a civilian. She rap pretty aggressively and shit on her lyrics and shit. But that shit, at the end of the day, man, hip hop and rap, man, that's just entertainment. So I've never heard of her saying she was affiliated with no gangs or anything like that. So the whole snitching term, I don't know. It don't coincide. It don't apply to her.
I don't think it applies to her either. But I had this debate maybe a couple weeks ago. It's niggas say it's civilian shit, street shit, and it's snitch shit or whatever, right? Me personally, a civilian can be a street nigga. You're a civilian. That's like a military term. You know what I mean? People was calling Megan a snitch, and I'm like,
I don't know.
She really didn't say shit. She got shot in her foot. I think.
She did.
Pressure.
She did just straight up just say like Tory shot me, but
it took a minute though when it initially happened, but the whole snitch and civilian thing and street niggas, like all street niggas are civilians. That's just my personal opinion. Just cause I feel like the terminology. They're not using the terminology. You can be a street nigga, but you can still. A lot of street niggas snitch at the end of the day.
Yeah, but that ain't the code and ethics of the streets, though. Like,
but is that 6ix9ine?
That's.
You know what I'm saying? Like you was really in that gang shit, and you did all this.
I don't know. I feel like that was like some Malibu's Most Wanted type shit. Like.
Hey, that's perfect. Like, that is perfect. That's perfect. That's funny.
I don't know, like you could just tell. Like for me personally, like you could just tell. Like he was just a joke. Like I never took the guy serious at all.
Yeah,
I never really even entertained his music. Honestly, I just like hear like from other people talking about it, but I don't know. I just always thought it was a joke. But the gang that he affiliated with. I gotta take them kind of as a joke.
You got to.
Like, cause
you got to.
It's like y'all let all of that happen, and y'all supposed to be this, this well-known
gang and fucking just.
They got to hold
well-known and all that shit, but
they got to hold an L for even letting a clown like that get involved with, to take y'all whole little empire. He kind of smacked their empire around.
Definitely, and what's crazy to me is he's still walking, but not just to dwell on him, but just back to Megan. I just don't. I guess. All right, let me take this back. People say protect black women. I get that. That's perfectly fine. I get that, but. You had to be dumb as fuck just to shoot her in the foot. Something must have happened for you to shoot her in the foot. You see what I'm saying? Not, unless you're just a stupid ass nigga.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter about what what's going on, like for you to like pull a firearm
on a female.
Yeah, so
shit's kind of big though. I know, I'm just talking shit.
I mean, he ain't all that small like everybody says.
He like 5'6", ain't he?
5'7",
5'7". He a short nigga though.
5'3" and shit like that. But
hey, Megan kind of, she like 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2". Nah, I'm just talking shit.
I'm sure she had heels on, so she
facts. Yeah.
Strong, so.
But just the shooter in the foot though, I think he said something like he was too drunk. That's an excuse.
Yeah.
To me.
And I
you know what I mean?
I seen that he said it in the text or some shit like that.
But I wonder what was the events that led up to that?
Well, you know, there's all types of accusations. They was at a Hollywood party at Kylie Jenner house.
Oh, okay.
And he was flirting with Kylie.
Oh.
And she got upset.
Mm-hmm.
And it's other reports that he was like fucking with her best friend. And then
I think her best friend got some shit on him or something like that, or how? I know she said something about.
There's all types of reports. Yeah. Like they was in the back of the car arguing, her and her best friend, and they started getting out of hand. And there's so many reports that I personally like read up on.
Mm-hmm. Like
them two was going at it. He got frustrated with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Got out the car. Just shot in the air. That's another.
I heard he just shot in the air and the fragments hit her
fragments like ricocheted.
Yeah.
And hit her.
But I think though, I didn't look at it as capitalized off the situation. He dropped the album last Friday, Daystar.
Yeah.
I think that's his name. Someone told me. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
It is.
I didn't know. I'm not a big Tory Lanez fan, by the way, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm a big Tory fan.
I didn't see him as capitalized off the situation. I seen it more as telling his story. But to be fair, he's all over the place on the album.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely capitalized.
Yeah, I see that now. He's all over the place.
He wanted to tell his story, but he's like, hey, I can also use it on the platform.
Yeah, I figure.
So, I don't know. I think he capitalized on it because he used it, you know, for the platform to, you know, to talk about his situation.
I think he did this so when he go to jail or whatever the case, he have a little bit more money. Because I just don't see him not doing jail time. I don't see it. You shot somebody in the foot.
I listened to the album twice.
Okay. I just skimmed it. I was in the Uber.
I listened to it twice because I just wanted to hear like the details, the specifics of everything, and like he sounded really confident that, you know, he's not gonna get in trouble. And a lot of the stuff is.
There must be something else to the story.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that her best friend know
a lot. Yeah.
And she's not coming out saying anything. So.
And her best friend even said something negative towards Megan. That her attitude sucks. She's an aggressor all the time.
No, in this reports, I seen a lot of reports, and this is like just accusations and rumors. But like Meg The Stallion back and. A while ago, like she had a situation where some guy she was dealing with had a baby behind her back, and she like fist fought him, and she got like domestic violence. You know, she got a history of domestic violence with like her past situations. Yeah, she from Houston.
You know what I don't like though? What makes me salty about certain shit? No one has brought that up. That she has a domestic violence past. No one has brought that up, and I'm not taking up for Tory. I think he did some bitch shit. I just don't. I can't shoot nobody in the. Well, I can't shoot no female in the foot.
Yeah, my thing to this whole situation is that when you in a situation with a woman, period, man, as a man, you know this world, especially this state, not state. I mean, this country. You know, domestic violence is going to cater to, you know, women more than a man. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? So you just have to try to practice some emotional intelligence and try to get him out of the situation if that's.
Yeah, but you know, if he was drunk, he's not. You know, his mind is altered already, and I just don't like the fact that no one brought up her past situation. It always seems to be this narrative that the females is always the good guy all the time.
It was also reports, because I did a lot of research on this topic. There's a lot of reports that she backtracked on, you know, not telling, or she took a while to say something because of her past, you know, situations. So she didn't want that to get exposed to like the public.
See what I'm saying? And that goes back. I'm gonna take it back to Will and Jada. Everyone was praising Jada because she told the truth and cheated. If Will had done that shit, it'll be a whole nother fucking story. And I think somebody else came out recently that someone was cheating or stepped out. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. I think, like you said, Tory. He was flirting with somebody. He's bashed and stuff. Even though it's not the same context.
I mean, he said it in,
and he shot her in the foot.
He said it in one of the songs. He kind of explained the situation that people had allegations on. Yeah, like the allegations, I've been hearing a lot about them. Like he mentioned in the track, like Kylie, he was at a party. Them two was flirting. He said he always had a crush on Kylie, and then they started hitting it off. He brought her there. I mean, which is being messy as fuck.
Messy as fuck.
And she just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And they left out, and you know, some other whatever I always say alleged because I don't know what the hell happened, so I'm not gonna say anything like I'm sitting there like I know what the hell went on. So, but I mean, Megan has said in her lyrics and she said in interviews that she's kind of sort of a toxic person.
Yeah, I did see that. And you can tell by if you're observing person.
And she admitted so it's like, man, she just got to get things in line too, and try to, I don't know, and try to not put yourself in that situation, or try to be with somebody. You need to know people. And, because
no one knew that they was together for that long. I didn't know
like that. I mean, that's a good. I mean, that's a good thing. Your relationship and shit like that is not, you know, publicized to the back like that. But man, I hope both parties, man. I hope everybody, you know, or the truth be told in this situation, because there's just too much going on, and it's just been one of the wildest, you know, things I've seen in a long time. So hopefully, you know, shit gets sorted out, and you know, they work on themselves as far as those little areas that they lacking in, because you cannot put yourself in a situation like that at all. I mean, she a young girl, so I mean, it's still time to grow from this situation and learn from it.
Hopefully, though, they learn a lesson, and hopefully, good luck, Tory, because you're going to need it, nigga. Because I think your career is done off rip.
Might be over after that.
Definitely. We're going to move on, y'all. We're going to get into the Dr. Dre joint. Dr. Dre's wife, or ex-wife, is filing for divorce. Her name's Nicole Young. They've been together for about, 24 years, 25 years. Yeah, she's asking for $2 million a month, and she's asking for $5 million to cover the legal fees. I think that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. That just doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
That's an understatement, man.
That's like, what the fuck are you gonna do with $2 million a month? How high are your expenses? You better learn the budget. The fuck?
Shit, I think she said she wanted to do 700 in entertainment.
That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on you. Like, you have your own shit. You know, you're a lawyer and all this other shit. Like, I just feel like when it comes to divorce, females like to play ugly, whether the guy cheated or not. Because I'm pretty sure if the female cheated, the guy ain't getting no goddamn $2 million a month. That shit dead.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that shit's so unfair. I don't think that's cool. Like, he worked since like the mid 80s, early 80s to get where he's at. And you gonna try to tell me you just think you deserve half of what he made or half of what he got?
Like she being petty too, like holding motorcycles, guns, and golf clubs. And
that shit. Cause I think
trying to get, you know, rights to the Chronic album. And,
nah, man, that's your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool, man. That shit ain't. I wonder what happened though.
We ain't gonna.
You know what I'm saying? They said, what they say.
She even claimed DV
irreconcilable differences and shit. Like
she claimed DV in that case too. So
really?
Yeah.
Make it look good, huh? I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying it seems like when shit like that happens, always something new come up that the dude don't know about. You know what I mean? So that's why I say that. So
yeah, you just be. I don't know, man. That guy, like, in some instances, man, it might be good just to take the L. You know, get a.
You talking about for Dre?
Yeah, I said in some instances. Man. I mean, for example, You got the Amazon guy, the owner of Amazon. He gave his wife $1 billion in a divorce settlement. I mean, the man, he made that back off the pandemic. So
yeah,
and he on pace to be a trillionaire. So sometimes
that ain't on good terms.
I really don't know. I just remember that because I was like in awe, like God damn, like he gave her $1 billion. So it's like he made it back though. So I don't know, Dre might have to give up
do some type of
a quarter of that, man.
I mean, this nigga worth $1 billion. How much you think?
He worth 800.
800.
Yeah.
But it's like I would give you
about 200.
I think 200 2 meals is
three at the most.
152 meals worth it. You're not getting half of what I made.
I think she probably trying to get half.
But look at this though.
I think I'll give it 3 and call it a night.
Like the whole Mary J. Blige and her husband, he was asking for crazy money. She only paid him $30,000 a month in spousal support. Yeah, look how biased this is. But I mean, I'll take that. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you want half of what this nigga made? That's not cool, man. I think that's so unfair.
I mean, you got that prenup, man. I mean, he had the prenup, and she's saying that he ripped it up, and I mean, I don't know about that because I haven't heard any more reports about that. But that prenup is like golden. When you rich and you a celebrity like that, or if you just rich, period. I mean, you had other instances like Steven Jackson, a former NBA player. He was about to marry his fiance, and they sat down and did prenuptial agreement, like not agreements, but they made prenuptial like plans, and she didn't agree to them, so he bounced.
I don't blame him because when you sign that marriage thing, it's a contract. At the end of the day,
man, I don't know. It's not. I mean, I think they brainwash it to make it be traditional. Honestly.
That's a good point.
It's a European like tradition thing. Like it's not. Yeah. It's made up. That's a European made up. Situation.
So would you get married?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's not something that I traditionally seen growing up. So I'm not programmed. I'm not programmed into thinking like, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna get married, and I don't. My family situation. I didn't see that growing up.
Me either. So. You know what's funny though? I have not seen one legit married couple in my whole entire life of living. I'm 35 years old. I ain't seen that one legit married couple at all. Can you say the same?
Yeah, I know a few people.
Really?
Yeah, I know a few people that has been married. They've been married for a very long time, man.
Doesn't mean like they had ups and downs. Though.
I don't know
personally
what's going on inside the household, but they have been married for a very, very long time.
I know some people stay married just because shit like the Dre and Nicole Young shit. You better take half of what I got. Yeah. I know a lot of people that stay married so they won't have to dish out all that money every month.
That shit. Wow, cheaper to keep her.
Facts. Like that's true. Shit, facts. Like in my case though, when I got divorced, I ain't say I got a lot of money, but I ain't want to take my clothes and shoes and game. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like worried about that shit, but she didn't, thank God. But you always have that in the back of your head. And I asked after, like, what you trying to take? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you gonna resort because you mad and bitter. Not saying she was. I'm just saying. In general, like what you gonna take? And again, Nicole Young and Dr. Dre, I'm about to take half of your estate. You don't deserve half of that.
Yeah, she got a lawyer. She a lawyer. She went to school for that. Like, so I don't know.
She knows the terminology, what to say, what to put.
No, but I'm just saying, like, why weren't you working cases or doing anything? So I'm confused on that situation.
She got her own set of lawyers, right? Because you can't be you can't represent yourself, can you?
No, I've heard she had got the top lawyer.
How bad? In Cali, LA.
Like in the country or something like that.
Sheesh. She going for that man's throat, man.
When I heard about her having the highest the top lawyer, I'm like, yeah, she definitely about to try to get a big bag.
Even if I was in a position like that, I'm not gonna take half of anything, half of my other spouse. I'm just not gonna do it.
Me personally, I don't even want to be tied to the person no more. Like,
but you know what? I take that back. It had to be some heinous, crazy act you did. But even then, I'm not gonna take everything you worked for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I ain't built like that. I got morals and values. I ain't built like that. It is what it is.
For example, you know what I'm saying? If we in a marriage, and I'm gonna make it real quick. If we in a marriage and you know I'm the person that's not making the most money. Like if I divorce, you know I'm not gonna take you for something, but you know I'm gonna get a little bit of money so I can try to pick myself, up, off my feet.
Yeah, facts.
To get myself right. Like I ain't gonna be doing it, to be spitefully trying to take all your money or something. So I don't know. She need to just get up off her ass and get a job.
Yeah, fast. Or you can open a business.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like she deserves what, $200,000. I mean, how much do you think she deserves a month? Or that's reasonable?
I don't know, man. I think she should probably get like a
$400,000 a month, $500,000.
I don't know. I think he should just give her like a couple hundred, man. Just like
really
try to. He worth 8. You know what I'm saying? Give her.
I give her $500,000 to shut you the fuck up.
She did stay home, with the kids and all of that stuff while he was doing his thing, making the money, paying for everything, and so I don't know. You got to give up something though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, she was there through the hard times and whatnot. She can get something. I just don't feel like $5 million a month is.
No, that's not crazy. Cool, I think I would sit there if I was worth $800, man. I would sit there and be like, man, I'll give you like a couple. Let's settle at $200. And
yeah. But she ain't going for that though. She ain't going for that. But man, it is what it is, y'all. We about to go on commercial break. Music by my homie Montana Lee, so check that out. You be back, y'all. CorporateLike Entertainment, the feel will feel.
Ain't nothing like a woman scoring, boy.
Man, listen, nigga. Go for the juggler. Alright, y'all, we back. That was music by my homie Montana Lee, man. Check that out. But everybody get into this Lakers and Heat finals review. First game is tonight.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Niggas saying it's one-sided. I don't see it as one-sided,
man. I think people saying sweep.
I don't see it.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
I don't see it. What you... If you had to judge it, how many games? Who's winning? Who's winning in how many games?
The Lakers definitely should. There's no excuses.
No excuses?
No excuses. The Heat have no finals experience except for one guy, and he's like at the back end of his career.
Is that
Iguodala?
Iguodala, okay.
Haslam don't
He's
play.
gone. That's what I thought.
Okay. He on the roster, but he don't play.
He don't play.
That's the only guy that has
but
finals
the coach
experience.
Too, the coaching staff too, though.
Yeah.
So they know what to expect. Like,
but I just, there's no excuses. That's all I gotta say. And
who do you think is the better team?
The better team?
All around. All around the
Miami Heat.
Thank you.
Yeah, Miami Heat.
I was arguing with somebody the other day. I'm like, he has the better all-around team. I'm gonna tell you why. They have shooters. They play defense. They have inside men.
They don't got no holes. They don't got no holes.
They got no holes, and everybody can play.
Yeah.
You can't throw Quinn Cook in there. And McGee sometimes. Like
Lakers shooting is not good.
It's inconsistent as fuck. But Green hasn't been playing that well.
They cover it well though.
Because of AD and LeBron.
Green be showing up. He'll show up in a couple of games in the finals.
Inconsistent, yeah. But if LeBron and AD's not going off, who's the next to go off?
It's gonna have to be Rondo.
How often is that gonna happen though? You see what I'm saying?
He was in this bag.
That's true, but with the Heat, if Butler's not getting off, Harris gonna get off. Harris not getting off. Bam's gonna get off. Bam's not getting off. Duncan's gonna get off. Duncan's not getting off.
I don't see
Dragic gonna get off. It can go either way.
Jimmy not getting off, man.
I think Jimmy got a point to prove, man. Jimmy has a point to prove.
Yeah,
he's not playing. He has a point to prove, and I think this puts him in top 8 players in the league. Top 7, top 8 players in the league. He showed nothing but heart and consistency. It reminds me of Kobe. No one liked Kobe. No one liked Jimmy Butler for real.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He considered a villain in the NBA.
Yeah, but look what he's doing though.
Yeah, I definitely want to say one thing here. If LeBron takes an L, his legacy, he got, it's taking a hit, a huge hit.
You know niggas don't want no Bron Sexton don't want to hear that.
Nah,
don't get us wrong, y'all. Listen, LeBron is the top 5 player of all time. We love LeBron. But I feel like the whole NBA catered to LeBron all these years. It's my personal opinion. You can't deny it. We love him. We ain't hating on him. It ain't about hate. It just is what it is.
No, it's just the standard. I mean? It's just the standard. Everybody set for him.
Absolutely.
And people throwing that GOAT talk around.
His first year, second year. That shit was wild to me.
Yeah, so you got to hold it to that standard, man. Me personally, I don't even hold him to that standard. But if people want to keep on talking, then I'm gonna get my real opinion about him. So
this is gonna be an interesting series.
I don't know.
Niggas think Lakers gonna sweep them. I bet anybody $500 right now they don't sweep them. I bet anybody, and I'm a Lakers fan. I feel like the Heat might win it. Honestly, because they're so versatile. Like you can't put it past them.
I think they gonna load the box up.
Yeah, but see, it's not like when.
But LeBron got that jump shot now, man. So
he's been phenomenal with the jump shot.
You can't really play the box on him like you used to, man.
His jumper got way better. Consistent. Yeah, you can say it's consistent. I ain't going to say him.
So what you think AD gonna do?
I need more than 3 rebounds sometimes. That 1 rebound shit a game. That I'm like, what are you?
Nah, he gonna.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nah, it ain't no threat.
But Bam and AD matchup though.
It ain't multiple like people you can throw at him on that squad, in my opinion. I mean, you got Olenek, man, but
he weak. But I think if Bam stays on,
that matchup gonna be interesting.
Very, very, very.
That's gonna be a good matchup.
Because Bam ain't backing down. AD ain't gonna back down either. But that's gonna be an interesting matchup. That's gonna be very interesting. And I hope Butler is on LeBron. I want to see.
Iguodala going. Yeah, absolutely.
I want Butler on Bron, man.
I think they're gonna switch off on him. Iguodala, he played good. He played good.
Yeah, Iguodala he was a superstar at one point. People don't remember that. I don't know why, but he was good as fuck for the Sixers. But I think this is one of the best finals in a long time. I think. I love both teams. I love how they come together. Like I think it's gonna be a great series. Hey, come on tonight. What, 7, 8?
Nah, come on at 9.
9?
It's late.
Oh, okay. I know.
9.
I think it's gonna be a great series.
Yeah,
man.
come on, LeBron, man. Let's see.
Let's see what you do,
Keep
man.
adding on to that legacy, man.
Well, he got 3 rings, right?
Yeah, he got 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be 4.
Yeah. You gotta give the coaching too. Both sides, on both sides. The coaching's been great.
Yeah, Frank Vogel, he a pretty good coach.
Yeah, I think
Spoelstra. Yeah, Spoelstra, man, he
did his thing, man.
Awesome job.
That GM is like them players, man. On the Heat, it's just
they play
crazy,
very
man.
great team basketball. So it's gonna be interesting. What do you got? What you got? Who do you got and how many games?
See, what's killing me is that I'm a Lakers fan, so I want the Lakers to win. But something's telling me that he's gonna win in 7.
7.
Yeah, I don't see no 4-1. I don't see nothing like that at all. At all. I can't see it. And I bet any amount of money it's not gonna be no 4-1. The closest it'll be is 4-2. And I really think it's going 7.
I'ma say Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
I think somehow like the series gonna go back and forth in the first couple of games, and then they've been doing it all year. Postseason.
Yeah.
Like they'll play kind of stagnant and then start getting in their bag.
Because the Lakers, they lost the first game against Denver, didn't they? And to Portland.
No, they lost the first game to Portland. Man, I forgot about the Denver one.
And Houston. What about Houston?
They lost the first one to Houston. I don't think they lost the first one to
Denver.
Denver though.
I think they're gonna get a feel for what he's gonna do. But again, the players are so versatile. It's hard to do.
Yeah, they not predictable because Jimmy ain't a type of player that's just gonna be ball hogging and.
That's what I'm saying. Jimmy will pass that bitch.
Yeah, he'll put up 15 shots and distribute.
Yeah, make the team better as a whole. I love players like that, man. So you say you got them in 6?
Lakers in 6, man. Lakers in 6. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami, you know, they push them. But I expect LA just to, you know, to win just off of the experience. Like that team has a lot of experience and big.
You know
games,
what?
So.
Excuse me. I didn't think about that. Rondo, Green, LeBron, we say Dwight, but
the other big guy, the big goofy guy,
JaVale.
Oh
yeah. That's a good point. So I think that I like that. What's going to win this game is experience.
I always.
But you think the Warriors can't step up though?
When I'm looking at anything, the experience, man, that play a huge role. Unless this team, they capable, man. They capable. The Heat is very capable, man. They play great team basketball. So
I agree. Stop. Actually, that's cool. I got. It can again, like you said, it can go either way. But man, we're gonna move into this Donald Trump and Joe Biden debate, man. I feel like it was a complete fucking disaster, man. Honestly, because Donald Trump is just. I still don't understand how the fuck he became president. It is beyond me. What you think about that debate yesterday?
Yeah, the debate, man. I really don't pay too much attention to it, honestly, man. But I try to stay in tune a little bit with what's going on.
It's kind of hard to because he's the fucking joke.
Yeah, I don't really take it seriously. It's hard for me to like either pay attention to either the other side as well. So
yeah.
Because I've been looking at laws and stuff that they're gonna be approving, and it's just not
beneficial.
Not really beneficial. I mean, the Democratic Party hasn't really been beneficial to black people in a very, very long time. So that's even with the Obama.
Facts.
I mean, people don't want to hear that because he was black.
Yeah. Facts is people hate fact. I always say that shit.
It didn't benefit black people.
No, it didn't.
So
I think a statement that stood out to me yesterday was that Trump said, and I quote, someone asked about the KKK. Again, I'm gonna say it again because I fucked up. I quote, "Stand back and stand by with the KKK." Like, what the fuck does that mean? You're just saying that you part of the like. I don't understand how you let this racist be president. That go against everything the quote unquote government believes in. Like, how can we let this happen? I used to watch old videos of him, and I thought there was like parodies. You know what I'm saying? Like someone that made it up. This shit was actually true. Like, how can we let this happen? So when Eastern countries are laughing at us, I can't blame them because we got Donald Trump as our fucking president. Like, this shit is a pure fucking joke. Like, I just don't see how this shit. Man, I don't get it, man. That shit wild to me. That shit is fucking wild to me. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like both of the presidents is racist, man. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Biden was doing KKK rallies back in the 70s, 80s. So I mean, and the vice president he has, Kamala Harris.
Yeah, she sucks too. She cute. Fucking sucks.
I'm nervous about her laws because she was like head of the task force, which also had a law where the laws was in place to give people like petty
drug cases,
cases, and put a bunch of people in jail, and she was like the front runner of that. So that makes me a little nervous, because she's gonna come back in and
try to rule some shit.
Start back over again. So I mean, it's been getting better.
Yeah.
With the whole prison reform situation and shit, they trying to help, with petty cases and stuff like that. So
hopefully, I just hope it's not gonna be another mass incarceration, man. And I think that's what it's going to come down to. But the Trump, I'll take this with a grain of salt, people. Trump has brought jobs to America, though. Trump is actually not a bad president. He's just racist as fuck. And that's what makes him a bad president. He actually brings jobs to the country. It is what it is. Do your research. Do your Googles. It is what it is. He's just a shitty president when it comes to minorities and racial injustice. Racial justice, excuse me. He sucks. You know what I mean? He's only for his white friends. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But hopefully this nigga don't win. Either way, whoever wins, we're fucked either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
I think he just say stuff, you know, just because. I really don't think he give a fuck for real.
It seems. I think he's retarded too. He got some type of mental illness.
I don't think he care about nothing. Like, I mean, you could say he racist and everything. I just think he an idiot. Like, he just don't care.
Pure fucking idiot. He is a fucking idiot, man. But we're gonna move on from his goofy ass, Donald, orange face, Cheeto head ass nigga, man.
Orange Julius.
Orange Julius. Dairy Queen joints. We're gonna move on to we're gonna do Dave East Karma 3 tape review. Someone requested it, so I want to honor that request. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His name is what's the nigga name? His name is. Let me make sure I shout him out. Lucky Egobagwi, some shit. I don't know. Sorry, man. I tried to pronounce it the right way, but we're gonna do a review really quick, y'all. Nothing fancy. I think this is his best Karma tape, hands down. I thought the other ones really sucked. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like the second Karma.
Oh, did you? Okay, I didn't like none of that shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just something.
I mean, people, the Karma 2, he had some joints on that one, man.
Did
so,
he?
Yeah, he
I had to
did.
revisit
Yeah,
that.
He did.
I had this love-hate thing with Dave.
I mean,
East,
the
man.
Leveling Up with Fabulous though, that's like the standout one on there. I would probably listen to that like 1,000 times.
For real.
Don Q, he get it in on some records. Dave East though, I don't know. A lot of people, you know, bash him about, I don't know, the delivery and the cadence or whatever. But I actually enjoy his music, man, because it feel like he talking to you, man. His rhymes is vivid, man, and his storytelling is very, very good, man. So.
It is. It's just, I feel like sometimes he just be mumbling about a bunch of nothing. I think the first half of that tape is very, very good. Second half is it was cool, but I think like the first half is really strong. A really strong foundation.
What you think about the track with Benny the Butcher though?
You know I like that shit. That shit hard as fuck.
Hey, they went back and forth.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That kind of surprised me when they went back and forth on that though.
You think Dave East held his own?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He brought the pen. He brought the pen.
He had no choice. He fucking with the Butcher, man. That shit hard as fuck.
I mean, he had the track with Trey Songz where he looped the Heart of the City.
Oh yeah, that shit was hard. Yeah. I don't know. Dave East comes off cheesy to me, man. I don't know what it is, but he just sounds so. He come off cheesy to me.
Track with Mary, that's one of my favorites.
Okay, that's towards the end, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you know how I feel. Broken Knot is my favorite one.
Okay.
And man, he be talking on that one, man.
What you rating it?
I'll give it I want to say 7.5.
Okay.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 6.5, 7. Just because I'm not saying that's probably the true rating for me. I just have to listen to it again, but I know I was pleasantly surprised by that album or that tape.
Yeah, he had some surprising features, but I feel like they did a good job on the features. Man.
Yeah. But shit, y'all, that's our show for today, man. CorporateLike Entertainment, the feel will feel, y'all.
We out.